work because I'm recording I'm team viewing into my laptop and I'm recording the team viewer feed of what you're sending me.
Cool. So you rip here.
I don't have your screen anymore.
Jesus. I'm all over the place, Doug.
You're a mess.
Off my game. So you rip here. What do you think?
Um, I think that it's gonna be pretty profitable to rip there. I don't really know though, and I don't know how to simulate it very good with all these limps. But
Imagine just all the
uh,
different kinds of ranges you'd face as well.
I mean, the problem is on merge is like everybody limps so much in these tournaments. Like they could have like a 70% range that's capped. So like all the top stuff they would open, and then they're just limping like everything else except for the bottom 20% or something. Um, but it could be. I mean, it could be that, or it could be like there's a wide range of what their range could be.
Yeah, like my
I don't know.
jam range is like ace 10 suited here plus or something. So
What was it?
like ace 10 suited plus. Um,
Okay.
I don't think you get folds very often, so I don't think you ever win. I think you win just really infrequently when you jam. But maybe I'm wrong, but I bet if you looked at like a lot of your jam in the big blind hands, like hands where you jam in the big blind, you just get very little folds. Um,
Yeah, I bet you're right. Uh, I'm gonna Gyazo this spot and try to do some try to analyze it a little bit more later. But yeah, I think you're right that this is not gonna get folds very often.
I think you get called with really good equity pretty often, but sometimes I better
Yeah,
aces. But
yeah, I agree. Yeah,
checking makes you a ton of money. Is all I know.
yeah, and that's the same thing we discussed in the last sessions, where a spot where I could just check and I jammed like really thin, and it's seems like a pretty common thing that I do.
For show. So yeah, I don't really like it too much, and yeah, you bust here. Not busting's pretty fucking nice. It's pretty
Yeah.
important. So, we seen that one. Okay, thoughts on this one? So this guy jams. I assume you had some kind of read on him that he was retarded. This guy calls.
Yeah.
Then we do that.
Um, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't really see what other options we have here. I don't really like flatting. We could just fold.
Why don't you like flatting?
Uh, just putting it I think with raising, I should have a reasonable amount of fold equity on the guy that flatted cutoff. Don't really want to play out of position versus him with this hand, and I would rather.
Is it gonna be hard to play out of position?
Um, I think it could be depending on the board texture on the flop, but yeah, I mean, if I flat, it's gonna be a pot of. Can you go?
15.
Can you?
1500. 1600.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm gonna have like 38 or something
Mm-hmm.
left.
Yeah.
So it's like seems like a bit of an awkward SPR. Um,
So the thing is, you probably don't get bluffed. I mean, I know some people are stupid on merge, but most people know, like, bluffing to win 0 chips isn't that profitable.
yeah.
So when your ace high is good, the amount of times you actually get to win is extremely high.
Hmm.
Way higher than, like, any other spot.
Yeah,
So,
because of the dead money, the all in.
yeah. So being
Yeah.
out of position actually isn't a very big deal. You should realize a lot of equity. And I don't think, like, if you get a spot where he just goes bet, bet, jam on, like, a ace or jack X board, like, you can take bluffs out of his range for the most part and either fold or call depending on the run out, but be much easier fold.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, just playing out of position with no side pot is just very easy. But so yeah, you do that, and I think you'd have to get it in if he ripped as well.
Yeah, I'm definitely not folding after I threw that here.
Yeah, so it's another factor of just risking your whole stack, which I mean, I guess he doesn't have you beat that often, but it's
Yeah.
still a risk. So yeah, if you flat, you just check down, realize your equity, or showdown.
Hmm.
This hand is a 2.5x. I don't
Hmm.
play merge, but my view is that that's a pretty strong raise, and I would
It's a
just call.
3.5x, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
3.5x.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't know. I don't play merge, but I view that as pretty strong, and there's no ante, so I would just flat. But
Okay.
perhaps
Yeah,
I'm wrong.
yeah, again here I think that I have fold equity here, and I also think that I probably have pretty decent equity versus a calling range. Depending on villain, I mean, it's hard to say what I knew about this villain, what hands I had on him at this point. But yeah, I could definitely see flatting being a more attractive option in a lot of situations.
Yeah, like I feel like treating this as a UTG open or something, just in terms of raising percentage. And I don't think either of us jam here versus a UTG open.
No, definitely not. Well, I mean, yeah, no, I wouldn't.
Even if he just 3x'd or like made a 220, I think we both just flat. So, but that's just my read. That's how I view 3.5x's, like big raises over 3x, especially pre-ante.
Yeah,
But you play
I,
merge
I,
and I don't.
I mean, I think that's a pretty good like default read. If this guy had been doing this sizing a lot, then that changes. But if he's opening 2.5 all the time and then he does this, I agree that that's a good adjustment to his range.
Flatting's pretty fucking good, man. You have like SPR 2 out of position with ace jack. It's a pretty nice hand.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if jamming made chips though.
yeah, I think it does. Without
Even
running
versus
it,
even versus like a 14-13% range, it probably makes chips. I think. Does that sound right?
um, yeah, I think so. You mean if that's all he's opening?
Yeah.
Uh, I think it becomes pretty close then, but
Yeah, it's pretty close, but you probably still make like 10 chips or something.
mhm, yeah.
Okay. I've seen that one. I'd like to run this one ICMizer, but I don't think it's a call versus like a lot of probable ranges you could have.
Hmm. Yeah, this would be a good one to run, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, let's run this one. Do you think it's a call? A Nash call?
Uh, I don't.
Okay.
No, I don't think so.
Is it like Bovada? Because I know Bovada people like 5 bigs and under shove pretty wide, especially in
Yeah,
EP. Is that like a merge thing at like
I don't.
10 and under? Or?
I don't have a great feel for it, honestly, for how wide they shove those spots. I would guess it's probably pretty similar, but I don't have a really good answer for that.
Alright, so yeah, let's go to your side because I still didn't. I downloaded Firefox, but it didn't work. So,
All right.
no ICMizer for me.
Okay. Let me move some things over here. Okay.
Wonder why they let you move this thing. Like, what's the point?
I don't know. Okay, you should have my screen now.
It does. Remember me.
I thought I clicked that last time, and it just didn't.
Boom.
All right. Do you have the HH to send me?
Yeah, I do. Just give me a sec.
And was UTG? Oh, was it MP that shoved? Yeah.
Yeah. Is that Nash already?
Yeah. Yeah. Or maybe. Oh, you mean I didn't have to calculate it?
No, I just meant like, what are the ranges, right? I wanted you to hit calculate.
Oh wow, it is Nash call by almost half a big blind.
Is it really?
Yeah, all aces. Ace deuce off is a call.
Really? I suck.
I thought it was going to be like ace eight plus for the offsuit aces.
Whoa. What is he shoving? And you hit calculate Nash, right?
I did, yeah. I hit calculate Nash, it calculated, and then I hit calculate to get this chart.
Hmm.
He's pushing 24%, so this range.
Hmm. None of that seems that unreasonable. Throw in like juices and take off like a7, ace8, queen 10, king 10, king 7, king 8 suited, 10 9 suited, jack 9 suited. Okay, yeah, let's run that.
Yep, still becomes very thin, but still profitable.
Especially with your stack. Like,
Yeah.
let's give him like tightest possible range you could have too.
Okay, so I think that's like maybe like fives plus or fours plus, like ace four suited. Uh, Keep ace nine in. Maybe like queen nine goes away, something like that.
Yeah, take off queen jack off too.
Oh, oops. Okay.
Yeah, that's the tightest I think it gets.
Yeah, it becomes ace eight, but I think in general, I think my assumption is going to be that they're going to be wider than that.
Yeah, so man, my range is like, I still fold jack 10 suited and stuff to the shove, so I'm making
Yeah,
pretty bad folds here.
I think if I have 15K, I'm folding that stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yep. But if you're
Uh,
stack, you should be calling. Like, alright, so go back to like a 22% range or something. Let's look at what we should be calling. What was it, like any ace or something?
yeah, it was any ace. You want to put all this stuff back in.
Yeah, that's good. Just trying to like that. So with our stack, almost any ace and like any suited Broadway, king 10 off, queen jack off.
Yeah, I mean, I think even with our stack, I think I'm pretty cool with doing like any suited ace and then like ace five plus for the offsuits.
Hmm.
Because even when we do give villain a pretty wide range, like ace four still only makes less than one fifth of a big blind. Which you could argue that we should take that, I guess, with our stack.
I think with your stack, you should take it.
Yeah.
I think with 20, 30K, it becomes closer or something.
Hmm. Makes sense.
Alright, hold on 1 second.
All right.
Hey, let's do this. Ash. Alright, back.
Okay.
Okay, so, alright, I call way too tight there.
Your net.
That's what we learned today. Alright, let's move that.
Going back to your screen.
Yeah. Alright, so nice call, sir. Nice. Got him.
Got him.
I thought this one was close, but still a call. I think
Yeah.
this one is the fold, actually, though.
Really?
Plug it in Ash. I think no matter what range you give him, that this is a fold. Unless you give him, like, 40% or higher.
Can you send me the hand history?
Always.
Make things easy for me. Thank you, sir.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't really know these spot like the 5 BB and under. I really don't have a great grasp on.
Yeah, so I treat it as a shove, so there's 28 in the pot and 15 for you to call. So you need like 33% equity. I just can't imagine you having that with Queen 4 versus any range.
Mm-hmm. And the guy with hijack was the guy that shoved, right? Yeah.
He just raised 3x.
Oh. But I can treat it as a shove, right? Because he's never folding.
Yeah, you just make it a shove. That's fine. Say he shoves like... You could say he shoves like 40%, and I still think it's going to be a fold. And share your screen so folks at home can watch.
Alright, hang on just a second. Okay. Screen is sharing.
Give him 40. Yeah. This will just prove my point quickly, if I'm right. Yeah.
Yep. It's bad. It's real bad.
Really bad. Have him shove 100%.
Oh, wait a minute. Something's not right.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
It's the same hand history from before.
Is it
I
really?
think.
Did I not? I copy pasted the right one.
Maybe I grabbed the wrong one. Or
Just,
maybe it...
Just change your hero to 4 big blinds.
So that would be 4K.
That's how much you had, right? Yeah, you had 4 big blinds.
And then hijack doesn't matter because he has us covered. Yeah,
What?
that's better. That's better. That's what I thought.
Alright, give him something reasonable. Give him 30. Even though 30's like pretty fucking wide. 30's already pretty fucking wide. So, damn. I'm so stupid.
Oops, I gave him 30. I mean, our range doesn't really change much, but...
Okay, and what if he's opening 20? Because this is like hijack -1.
I'll do Nash and then... Well, it's not really going to be Nash because he's not shoving, but...
Yeah.
So 25.
Okay.
We're still calling 76%.
Damn it. I don't know anything.
I
Hit calculate? Is this still Queen 4?
Oops.
Give him 20%, because I think 20% is like our default like opening range. You're making it very ace heavy, but we'll see if that...
Oh, now it's a fold. Barely.
Yes. Make it less ace heavy, though. Give him, make it realistic.
Yeah. Something like this. Something like that.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so you have to know he's opening 25-30% plus from like hijack -1.
Yeah.
What if the small blind's in there? So put a... Oh, see, that's not fair. See, there's a small blind in there. It's not fucking fair. Take out the small blind.
What do you mean? It's...
This hand had no small blind. And
Oh, it didn't.
the actual
Oh,
hand.
oh.
Yeah, close that out. You fucking cheated.
So there was no small blind in the pot, you mean?
Yeah, there's no small blind. Give him his 40% again.
Oh,
Give him.
oh.
All right.
That's gonna matter. That is gonna make a difference. Still a call versus 40, but I
Yeah.
mean, if we give him 30, it's gonna be a fold.
Yeah. Okay. That makes more sense. Good. All right. So yeah, it is a fold.
Hmm.
You just wasted your tournament life. Threw it away.
Fuck.
Alright, let's do next game. I think the W Coop I got fifth in. I was down to like half a big blind or something like that. With like 80 left or something.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah. So
Oh shit.
yeah, man, I kept my half a big blind. Stood in like a boss. You called this shove here with 9-5 of hearts. That one's
Yeah.
probably. Is this a call?
Um, I think it's probably kind of close.
What
Um,
can we
nine,
run?
like 9-7, I would be like pretty comfortable with, I think. But
Yeah, let's check it out. Um, Another interesting aspect is I think we're kind of close to the money at this point.
yeah,
Alright, so let me send you this hand. It sucks that we have to go back and forth like this. Waste time.
yeah.
Doesn't say what place you busted.
Was that what level is this at?
400, 800? So I don't know if this is in the money or close to the money or still far away.
Why are they all? It's okay. Every hand you're sending me has the wrong blind levels for some reason.
It's weird. Share your screen, brother.
I'm trying to get the hand still.
You could just do like, five-handed button shoves. 5 big blinds effective. I mean, small blind
Okay.
shoves, 5 big blinds effective. Okay.
There we go.
Alright, my screen's a little frozen.
All right. I calculated Nash. I should call with 75%. Pretty sure this 9-5 is going to be a call.
And is this
Um,
five-handed?
yeah, five-handed. 9-5 makes 200 and almost 250 chips versus Nash is 80% for him to shove.
Okay, so even if you're shoving like 70 or 60, it might be close.
Yeah, I can give him 70 real quick, and I'm pretty sure we still make money here.
Give him 65.
All right. Yep, still profitable.
Okay, so it's a definite call. What if there was 9 players at the table? Now hit calculate Nash.
How do I do that?
So just change the amount of players to 9 and then calculate Nash. The amount of players is right above the blind level.
Yeah, I got it.
You think it changes much?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it changes pretty significantly. 83% up from 75%. So 9 deuce suited becomes a call with 9-handed.
That's a pretty big difference. It's like a 10% increase.
Yeah, almost, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we'll go back to my screen.
Okay.
So 9-5 suited is a good call. I thought it was a bad call for some reason. You call this jam with 9-7 off. I don't think this one can be good.
Yeah, I don't either.
What do you think we should
You,
call with here?
um, I think we should call with like ace five plus, ace three suited plus, king 10 off plus, maybe like king eight suited, 10 jack off maybe.
Alright, let's run it. Let's see.
All right. The other thing is, which I hate about these hand histories, is it never tells you anything about the structure of the tournament.
Yep.
So if this is a bounty tournament, this makes a big difference. It changes a lot.
They have bounties on,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, it's a knockout tournament. Yep.
Oh, is it? Okay,
Yeah,
so that makes a big difference. Like, that makes this probably way more of a call. I don't know if that makes it a call, but with my stack, if I can get 25% of my buy-in, if I bust them.
Yeah, it's a very big difference. Let's see if any of those other ones were bounties or something. Maybe this one was a knockout. This is a rebuy turbo, so that's why you jammed here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Turbo rebuy. This one's just a regular tournament, though.
Okay.
I think calling's like very superior there. We did this one. Let's see what tournament it was, anyways.
Just the $11, yeah. Alright, I'm going to share my screen now for the 9-7 spot.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's no way to is there a way to factor in the fact that it's a bounty in ICMizer?
No. Unfortunately not.
That would be a pretty valuable add-on, I think, because it does make just a huge difference.
We need Justin here for knockout math.
And then who shoved here with the 9-7? Was it small blind or was it?
Oh, so the 9-7 hand, who shoved?
Hijack?
No, it was like UTG 1.
Oh, MP, yeah, because he was really short, yeah. Okay.
I think Nash is a pretty reasonable range. Perhaps he's wider, though.
Yeah, I agree. So yeah, I mean, it's minus 54 chips with the bounty. I think it becomes a call.
And how wide does it say to call?
45%.
So, wider than you suggested initially?
Yeah, way wider.
Yeah, okay, so it's king 5 off plus, 10-9 off, 5-4 suited plus, any suited queen, any suited king.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then with the bounty, I mean, I would throw in like queen deuce suited. I would throw in probably all suited jacks. Like some of these, like jack 8 off, 9-8 off. Yeah, I mean, I would be calling quite a bit wider because of that.
Okay, so
For two reasons. One, because there's a bounty win, and two, because my stack size, when I lose, I still have plenty of chips.
Yeah. Okay, so we're too tight in the spot, both of us. I'm probably way too tight.
Yeah.
King deuce suited here. I thought this one was. This is basically the same spot, isn't it? For a big bunch.
I don't have your screen.
Okay. Hold on. I'll share my screen. King deuce suited here, I guess, is a call based on like the math we did in the other spot, right?
Yeah. Is it still a bounty? Not. I mean, I think it's still a call, even if it's not a bounty. But
what did we call with? And this is a 5 seats turbo. Let's just
satellite. Okay. Yeah.
Let's assume it's a regular tournament. How wide should you call here versus Nash?
I think all suited kings and aces, queen 5 suited plus, like all offsuit aces, pairs, maybe like 4s plus or 5s plus, maybe all pairs, and then like all broadways, like 10 jack suited, 9-8 suited, 8-9 suited, and then for offsuits maybe like 9-10 off plus. Maybe like 8-7 suited and 7-6 would be calls too.
I'm gonna say most suited hands should be a call here.
Yeah, that's
Based,
fair.
based on the last hand. I wouldn't be surprised if 8-7 off is a call here. And like King 6 off. But let's see it. Did
Okay.
I pasted the hand. Share your screen.
All right, and who shoved again?
Guy with only 5 bigs.
Okay, so hijack.
He should have a pretty wide shove range. So Nash should be pretty fucking wide here.
He's actually. Oh yeah, you said pretend it's a regular tournament, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I think I was pretty close with what I said we should call. I said all suited queens, kings and aces, and then all offsuit aces. I said maybe fours plus or maybe all pairs. Looks like all pairs are calls. I said 9-8 off plus. Looks like 8-7 off is pretty much neutral. So yeah.
What suited hands do you fold? Are there a lot of suited hands you fold?
I think I would.
There's this. Alright, I can see it now. Okay, so basically just the really crappy suited stuff. Oh, King 3 off is a call.
Yeah.
Queen 8, Jack 8 off, Jack 4 suited plus. Yeah. So, yeah, we were both pretty close. So,
Yeah.
Damn, I'm way too tight in these spots normally. And that's just Nash. I think people shove wider than Nash, to be honest, there.
Yeah, if it's a regular tournament, I think so. In this spot, he's definitely going to be tighter than Nash because of the dynamic. But, yeah, if it's just a tournament, I think they're going to be wider. Especially since Nash here is only 34%.
Just quickly, does it make a big difference here if you just change it to 9 players and do Nash again? So here you have to call 52. Just see what it is with 9 players.
I think it does make a pretty significant difference. Okay. Yeah, big difference.
Big difference?
Yeah, we are now calling 60%, which is, well, no, it's not that much more.
So we're calling 60 from 52?
Was it 52 before? I didn't remember.
Yeah, it was 52.
So 10% more.
Yeah, about 8. And he's shoving, what, like 40 now?
36 compared to 34, I think it was.
Yeah, it was 34 last time.
Yeah, so he's shoving 2% more, plus there's more in the pot. So.
Pretty big difference, man.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's go to my screen.
Alright.
This 7-8 offhand, I think this is a fold. What do you think?
Do we know anything? Can you look at the tournament and see what kind of tournament it is?
Yeah. It's a satellite. Let's just assume it's a regular tournament because we have no idea how many players left.
Okay.
You think this is a call?
I don't know. I think it's a fold. I think it's like neutral. I don't think it's super minus EV, but I think it's maybe we might make like 20 chips here. We might lose like 20 chips.
I think you're minus 100.
Okay.
I pasted the hand. Let's see.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Do you think like Queen Deuce suited is a call here too?
I think Queen Deuce is more of a call than 7-8.
So, yeah, if you think 7-8 is good, then you think Queen Deuce is good. I don't think Queen Deuce suited is good here. I think it's like Queen 5, Queen 6, Queen 7 suited plus or something.
Okay. I'll get you my screen in just a second here.
There's no small blind, by the way. I don't know if you've seen that.
There's no small blind. Okay.
And share your screen. And he shoves from cutoff.
Oh wow, shit! I think I had the small blind turned off for the previous hand that we just did.
Oh, no way.
Well, I think so because it was, or no, maybe maybe not. Maybe it just picked up through the hand history that and it turned it off automatically for this one.
Okay.
And where did you shove from? You said
Cutoff.
cut off. Oh, he only has 2 bigs.
Nah, he has 6 bigs.
How many players were in this hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's the guy right to the left of the guy with 2 bigs.
So okay, so he's hijack.
Yeah, he has 3,700 or something.
Okay, got it.
He's in a later position than the guy with 2 bigs.
Oh. Okay, it doesn't really matter though. It's only like 50 ships difference.
Well, his shove range is going to be way different.
Oh yeah. You're right. I have to fix it then. How do I clear out this fold? So he's. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. It's calling him the button on here, but he's not really the button.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. 7-8 off is minus 250.
Damn it.
I thought it was going to be a lot closer than that.
And
Queen.
Go ahead.
And Queen Deuce is minus 95. Queen Deuce suited.
And is like Queen 6 a call?
Yeah.
I'm the man.
Queen 5 is super thin call. But
Okay, so yeah, the spot's a bit different because there's no small blind and he has 6 bigs instead of 4. Like, give him, you could run the spot with 4 bigs and it's going to be the same exact thing as the last time, I think. Then your range would have been good and like your 7-8 call would have been good, I think.
okay, you want to do that?
If you want to, it's up to you.
No, let's just keep going. I think we just did a spot very similar to that. So
Yeah. Okay. Let me share my screen. So you jam here, limps around, limps 10 beavers, that guy limps, and you jam here. This guy folds 272 steps, but anyways, I don't think you get folds here very often.
okay.
You make a lot of money checking again.
What's that?
And you make a lot of money checking as well.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we do make a lot of money checking here.
Well, what do you think your equity is 3-way, and how much of your equity do you think you realize when you have like this kind of SPR and this many big blinds?
I think my equity 3-way is like somewhere around 30 to 35%.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
And I think that I realize probably 90% or so of my equity, maybe more.
Okay, so 30% equity. So if you have 30% equity, that's 30% of 7K. That's about 2K. And let's say you realize 90% of that. So let's just call it. Let's say you realize. So 90% would be 1,800. Let's say you realize 80%. So that would be 1,600. So that's just so it would be a big blind. So you probably make a big blind checking. So you'd have to make over a big blind shoving to make it the best play, especially because you bust so often with a shove here.
Okay.
I don't know. I know shove makes money. I don't know if you'll make a big blind though.
Yeah.
It's
It's
easy
kind of
to
hard.
it's
It's
easy
kind
to
of hard to make a
calculate.
big line.
Yeah, EV of checking when you have so little chips, because it's
Yeah.
like how
Yeah.
much you realize isn't gonna vary that much.
Yeah.
Um, so I don't know if you make a big blind. Um,
Yeah. It's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to make a big blind with a jam.
it's fucking hard, especially when they don't fold.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Good
I
points.
I don't know. Could be a jam. Maybe you make 2K here shoving. I wouldn't know. But I think if you make a big blind shoving, I think you're making a mistake by shoving here.
Okay. I don't know. It's really hard to. I find it really hard to accurately figure out how much we make with a shove there.
I don't know. Can you put it in ICMizer?
You want to try real quick?
Yeah, let's fucking try it. Might as well.
Yeah.
I mean, our ranges are gonna be terrible, but
It's just there's so much uncertainty, but
might as well give it a shot.
sure. Okay.
Well, what's
Give-
cool with A6 suited is I think your equity is gonna be pretty static for the most part, like versus their calling range overall.
Yeah.
Because the calling ranges could vary a ton, like just based on how many slow plays they have and shit.
Yeah. All right. You're gonna have to walk me through who limped and stuff so I can put it in here properly.
Okay, so a guy with 16K limps.
MP1.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah, and cutoff limps with like 24K.
Cut off limps. Okay. And then we shove. It won't let me do that.
Are you making yourself the big blind?
Yes.
And you put that they both limp?
Yes. It says invalid spot. Hero can check from BB. The only supported situation is when there's a single limp. So you can't do two limps apparently.
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah, you can do it in Hold'em resources,
Oh,
but
you could.
it would take more than the time we have to do one hand though.
That's not good.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe run on Hold'em resources. Let me know. Run like
Okay.
eight.
I'll
Run
give it a
like
shot.
I think you have to run at least like 10 different sims though.
Yeah, it'll take forever. Yeah, I'll try though.
This hand you can't see my screen. Share screen. Alright, so this hand, that guy raises. You have 2/7. So UTG limps. This guy raises. You have 2/7s and you jam here. What do you think?
I think it's whoa, I jam huge then. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. It's tricky because the guy at Limp has so many chips. Although I don't ever expect him to have us be limping. Well, I shouldn't say never, but give him a pretty weak range when he limps. But seems like a pretty huge shove. I think I'd be better off going like 25 here to isolate the small blind,
Yep.
and then folding if he four bets
Yeah.
or three or yeah. I don't think I need to go 7K here. Just go small, three bet, and then fold.
Well, actually, yeah, you have 16K here, so I mean, you
Yeah.
basically shove 16K.
Yeah.
I think the problem is like, I don't think people raise here with that. Like, I feel like. So, let me see if I can run a player report, because I don't think people raise there, like, with a very wide range. I think they have a really tight range for raising there.
Mhm.
So
Looks like your computer is about to die.
we'll beat it. We'll beat the clock.
All right.
So we're gonna say. So let's see. So we're exactly the small blind. Pre-flop. I want to say like it's like. Uh, I want to say it's just like one limp, like previous action.
Oh, just like any limp.
Yeah, just one limp.
Um, go to scroll down, or maybe go back to the previous screen you were on. I think you want to go to pre-flop actions sequence, maybe. Oh no, I don't know if that'll do it. Yeah, first action. Yeah, that would do it. First action, call.
I think this is your action, isn't it?
I don't think so. I think this is just anybody's action.
Oh fuck it. I'm, I don't. I don't know. It's gonna take too long to like verify if that's even right. I'm not sure if
Yeah,
it's right. But, anyways, I don't think people fucking raise him there with a very wide range at all, and I don't even hate folding at this point because I think his range is really strong. Like if you gave yourself 4K and gave him a tight range, or gave him like a 10% range, I don't think this is a shove. If you give him a 15% range and let this guy have aces sometimes, I don't think it's a shove.
yeah. I think it's yeah, because he's. I don't hate folding either, just because he's so short. I think with a hand like nines, it becomes a lot better here to make it like 25.
Mm-hmm.
With sevens, I think maybe are a bit too thin here versus his range.
I'm trying to think about what he could like make sense to isolate, and it's just like
I think in our shoes, I think nines plus and like ace queen is a good range to ISO.
I just mean for the small blind,
Oh,
like I don't know, maybe he's like this, like I can't imagine him being much wider than this
yeah.
for isolating, and that's 14%. I don't think that's a good jam versus 14%. I think he calls you with the whole range as well. And I think this is like the loosest he could be. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I bet if you ran this sim, like, and this is best case scenario in my opinion, your shove is like slightly profitable. If you
Hmm.
give this guy aces like 10% of the time as well. And if you gave yourself like 4K.
Yeah.
Um, I think this, unless it's a rebuy, is a pretty bad get in. 66 big blinds. Like his shove range should be about jacks plus, ace queen plus.
Hmm.
So didn't think this one was very good unless yeah, it's
Just
just a regular
regular.
big. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Um,
go ahead.
do you like three betting or do you like just flatting here?
I think it's just flat.
Uh huh.
I don't hate 3-bet folding. Um,
Yeah.
I don't even love 3-bet getting an ace king here. Like I think ace king suited is like just a decent 3-bet get in.
Yeah. I agree. I think it's bad.
Um, so yeah, I thought that one was a pretty huge mistake. And I think this is a pretty easy call with the pot odds, but I don't know, maybe you should get the re-ISO. Maybe that's better. It's pretty debatable.
Yeah. I think either one's fine, but
Yeah.
uh,
Uh, this one is a call, I think.
yep.
And that was it, man.
All right.
Alright, so we
Cool.
learned some things today, did some work. Yeah, check out that hand. I don't remember which one, but I assume you remember. My brain isn't working. And
Yeah.
we will talk later, brother.
All right. Sounds good. We'll see you
Peace.
Tuesday.
See ya.